let's move
for
on.
drinking and driving. Okay.
Let's move on to the continent. Obviously, the continent's flagship national competition, maybe the flagship competition for the whole of Africa,
Continental, yes.
is the AFCON. It's not 1996, it's 2024.
No, but you've already given us our fate.
Hugo
Do we have
Bruce,
to-
what do we make of the squad selection there? Obviously,
Weak.
Lyle Foster wasn't made available, didn't make himself available for the side. He's changed Burnley's fortunes since coming back into the side.
I want to hear what Super Sub has to say about this one.
Or Burnley did not make him available.
Super Sub,
Or Burnley themselves.
thoughts?
He's not available, guys. He's not available.
What can you do?
What can you do?
He's got mental issues. Again.
But
No,
again,
he's struggling with mental health issues.
Oh, yes, of course.
He doesn't
He's
have
struggling with
mental issues.
He's not
no.
crazy.
No.
He's struggling with mental health issues.
Yes, we need to be very precise
On
about
the,
that.
there we go.
Yeah.
But however, what I've got an issue with.
this is Len Muleko's run brought to you by Betway.
Oh,
where
my
you get more.
apologies. There you go. Hey, you did it perfectly for me.
I want it
Okay.
from Marco.
This is another Len Moleko rant brought to you by Betway. Get way more. Len, let's hear
So
it.
he's fine enough to play for Burnley, but not for Bafana.
Yes.
And the timing.
So
was just-
he's sick for the country, but okay for Burnley.
So he's okay. This is how I'm
I'm
gonna.
just asking.
Okay, if I'm gonna answer it, I'm looking at it in this way, right? He's in a program that involves a lot of people, psychologists and all of that is in a program. So removing him from that setup means that he missed out on his journey to get better.
For 2 weeks.
Len, we don't know his conditions. You don't know how severe it is. You don't know how much he needs the people that are helping him out. It could be a day, and then the man regress.
Can we just say that he probably just did not, and it was strategic that, he was unwell and was also put in such a way that he's not able to then be part of the starting 11, starting lineup of the squad, and that he's able to then continue with his team, but not look as though he's not patriotic.
But like, no,
I don't think that's the case.
Okay. Ne?
Is this a continuation of your rant?
I create this one dribbled me.
Extended version.
I did not dribble you. I just
okay.
gave you an opinion.
It's okay.
And I'm sticking by it.
It's okay. What I'm asking is, your core business is playing football, right? Cool. Mental health, it happens. Whether you are an accountant, you are an engineer, whatever, or you are a podcaster, it happens, right? You need to take time off, right? Now, think of it this way. If I was a podcaster for the biggest football show on the continent, brought to you by Betway, Getway More.
If.
Yeah?
You're saying if.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm
But
removing.
we
No,
are.
I'm removing myself from the
Oh,
situation.
Okay,
Hypothetical.
hypothetically.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
But you are, so. Thanks to you, ballers. Len, please go on. I'm sorry for ruining your energy there.
So, and then a broadcaster who does not have AFCON rights to show on TV asks me to come and say something about AFCON, and I go there. Marco, man.
You're killing me today, Len. Anyway, I'll rebut it in one short point. And the only short point that I'll rebut it with is this. If you had a physical injury and you were seeing physicians in your city and they said you can go back to work, but we need to monitor you closely. You cannot go and work elsewhere where your physicians aren't.
Thank you.
So perhaps that is the only reason that Lyle Foster feels that he's ready to play ball for Burnley and stay with his mental health treatment team there and not travel away to play for his country somewhere else where that team isn't accessible to him. That's the only excuse that you can
Can't
give
they
for
go
it.
with him?
But at the end of the day, there's only one thing.
Len,
There's only one thing that I will say is that South Africans are going to be deeply disappointed because it's a big loss for the side.
no, definitely.
End of the story.
2 weeks, yes, I know.
That is for sure. They will be disappointed. But Len, you say they can't. remember, he's in a program, and we don't know how much his team is involved with other players. You can't just remove psychologists because you want Lyle Foster to come travel with Bafana Bafana.
No, but psychologists can travel with him.
Facts.
But what about Len?
Or does he have to be in a certain city, in a certain temperature?
No, Len.
Like,
but
I'm
saying
trying to
he's part of a
understand.
program.
Me too. Like, I will still say that.
He's part of a program,
had he
and that
wanted to-
wait, Tepi, he's part of the program, and that program might not necessarily mean that it's only him that is getting help. There could be other people there.
Also, it's kind of maybe
a group situation.
it's a group setup.
Well,
the
we're giving
the
scenarios.
club is paying these professionals to work for the club.
I don't
These
see
mental
it.
health professionals. They have to be there on staff in case other players have mental issues. Now you send your whole mental health team
To Bafana Bafana.
To Bafana Bafana.
No,
And then all of a sudden you've got one of the Burnley players or even the manager himself. He starts feeling sad. Who do I go speak to?
Yeah.
Just fly to
Just
fly to Cote
Ivory
d'Ivoire.
Coast.
No, the 22 is fine. There's no
Well,
hope
look,
anyway.
can we conclude
We're
this,
just dealing
guys?
with Lyle.
Yeah, let's
it's
move.
fine. Tepi wanted
Let's
to say
move to the
something.
Bafana
Tepi's-
squad.
I'm still not buying it.
No, for
What?
sure.
Alright.
Lyle or Bafana?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that he does have, mental issue challenges and he is receiving help. But I still believe that if he wanted to come and play for his team,
He could have.
he would have and he could have.
Is it maybe a
That's
thing
it.
of
That's my thing. And
my
I mean,
lost-
I'm not, downplaying, whichever condition he's finding himself in. But if he's
Mental
able to
health
play for
issues.
Burnley, I'm not downplaying it. But if he's able to play for Burnley, and I mean, you may go on about, yes, he has, a team and the like, you can't remove him from his environment. But I would imagine that him playing for his country might maybe improve also his, his mental state.
No, we can't
I'm
do
gonna
that.
go
You
to
can't,
two
you can't
comments
actually
before
say
Yes,
that.
there's two comments that one of them. Sorry.
No,
Marco.
go on. I think we've chosen the same two.
Sazim Kwanazi says, can't he do
Therapy.
via Zoom? I mean, we did that during
COVID. Yeah.
Hey,
We
bro.
did meetings via COVID.
So that's
I
the
mean,
thing.
via Zoom.
And then Gift Real G saying company needs the therapy.
Look,
So, I don't
I maybe it's because I take mental health situation very seriously because I've seen people that.
No, we all do. I don't
listen,
think we-
I'm talking about myself right now.
Okay.
Remove
Okay,
yourself
okay.
from this situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So I'm saying.
Okay, can we?
This is an onside ZA boxing match brought to you by Betway, where you get way more.
punches.
Ding, ding.
Okay, finish your point.
So
here.
what I'm saying is, environment does play a role, and we can't just take it for granted that him playing for Bafana, it's gonna help him. It's not. We can't take it like that. Then we are downplaying his conditions. If he is saying that he is not ready to play for Bafana, let's move on, guys. There are other players. Let's
Who?
move on.
Zakele Lepas.
Len is a South African player.
Okay, I'm just asking. Anyway, I'm gonna.
Gift is saying here in the comments, Bafana, improve your mental health. Lol, that's actually a good point. If there's any way that if you're struggling with mental health, you go play for Bafana at the AFCON, it's not gonna help.
But here's the other thing, though.
Yeah.
There is history in, especially Premier League football, right? Whereby a lot of the Africans, and I think we've mentioned this on the show before, whereby teams have a way to manipulate players not to show up for
Yeah.
AFCON.
Yeah.
Also, Alex Ferguson trick, Vincent Company learning from the greatest Manchester's ever given.
Yes.
And the
right?
timing on
I
it.
remember I had a chat a couple of years ago with Mark Williams, and he was saying, who did he play for in the UK again?
Charlton Athletic.
It was Charlton, yes. They offered him millions on ends on something like, don't go there.
Of course, Len, and I can never downplay that. It's a serious thing. It happens. But what
But
I'm
who
saying
says this is not a... there's theories, Chief. Me, I'm coming with a conspiracy theory. Who says that Burnley is not conspiring that, okay, this is happening, and then we are going to... We can see, without you, we're struggling. We're not scoring goals.
And in your presence, we are doing something great.
And in your presence, we're doing something great.
There we go.
So, Bona, let's find something that's trending.
Okay,
What is it?
Lost two comments here.
health.
Last
Yeah,
two
Luna.
comments here on the YouTube thing, because I'm not going to say find something that's trending and say that he did, because he missed games for Burnley. He really did have mental health problems
I mean, you
that he
can
was suffering
prolong
with.
it. You can really
thing.
drag it.
Okay, but I see Unati mirrored your thoughts there, saying he wouldn't be shocked if Burnley planned this situation up. We've seen this happen before. Good point. And then Bola Mpoza, hey, changing your name on YouTube even, brother.
Oh, darling.
Thank you. But guys, has Foster done well for Bafana even?
To me, that's not even the point. The point is
Present.
the country is playing in a continental showpiece. Be patriotic, come back home, and at least assist in whichever shape that you're able to. Be there.
And last comment on the matter, Spornello, saying Arsenal once sent their club physio to Ghana with Thomas Partey in a desperate bid to ensure that their key midfielder avoids injury on international duty. Maybe Burnley could have done that.
Amen.
You're right. It's a very good point. Let's move on to the actual squad itself. There's been a lot of comments here that have disappeared. Soul Motion, Dlamini. The fact that he's left Reyners, who's an anytime goal scorer, doesn't sit well with him. However, I'm happy he selected Apolis. What a footballer, damn.